I'm trying to recall why it was I decided to go to law school. In my family, the family business was teaching or preaching, not just my parents, but going back for generations. Everyone was either a school teacher, a professor, or a Presbyterian minister. And I knew I wasn't cut out to be a Presbyterian minister. But I wanted one of the professions. I saw lawyers on TV, glamorous, appealing, attractive, and I said, I'm going to try law school. It was a very difficult time getting through law school, but it was so worth it because once you get through law school, the whole world opens up to you. There are so many different opportunities. Started out as a traditional lawyer. I did criminal defense in Detroit for 2 years, and then I applied and joined the state attorney general's office and moved to Lansing, Michigan. One of the first cases they gave me involved a member of the Michigan National Guard suing another member of the Michigan National Guard for medical malpractice. It took a while, but in the end, the Court of Appeals agreed with me that they could not do that and created the doctrine of intramilitary immunity. And as a result of that victory, the Michigan National Guard asked me if I would apply to be a staff judge advocate. My father had been in the Army, and so had my grandfather. And so lying dormant within me was this desire to serve. So I certainly applied, was accepted, and being a staff judge advocate is just the greatest experience for two reasons. First, there's the education that you get. You get further education in those subjects that you learned in law school, but it's applied to the military, or federal government. So federal government contracting, tort law for the federal government, as well as some unique subjects for the military only. And then, of course, there's also the experiences that you encounter or that you have as a result of having this broader education, not just your law degree, but being a staff judge advocate. So once 9/11 happened, the governor and the attorney general convened a working group, a task force of lawyers and other members of state government, and they asked me to be one of the two co-chairs of that. And what we did was we looked across the spectrum of all laws in Michigan, whether it was from agriculture to zoning, to say, where do we need to have some focus or some prohibition on activities that could lead to terrorism? Before that, we didn't even have a crime of terrorism in the state of Michigan. So we made 36 specific proposals for changed legislation, and all but 2 of those were passed, and passed quickly by the Michigan legislature by May of 2002. That was just an example of some of those great examples that we have. They continue until today. Today I'm working with the mayor of Flint to remediate the lead contamination in the water lines in Flint, Michigan. It's using both my lawyer skills, my time in government, and it's using specifically my military planning skills. Same thing for you. You can have the same experiences. But what I want to say is that it's like, not only did I have an opportunity to use these, but it wasn't a career that just went in a straight line. Instead, it was a joyride over hills and valleys in a number of different areas. And now I'm teaching at Cooley Law School, and you can say, full circle, I'm back finally doing the family business.